Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I have a haul. Let me tell you, I have a haul to show you guys today. Andrew was home this afternoon, stayed home with the kids, thankfully, so that I could get out and get us some groceries. I had to run all around town. It was so crazy. This was my first time really having to go out and do a big trip since this whole pandemic began. And I had heard how crazy the stores were, how empty they are and stuff. But this was my first time seeing it firsthand, and I just felt like, is this a dream or is this real? Like, store shelves empty, so many limits on items. So first I went to the dollar store, picked up a few things there. I went to Bulk Barn, picked up a few things there. Then I went to Walmart. Walmart had so many things with limits on them. So for instance, the milk products, like their whole shelf of like milks, almond milks, creams, all their milk products, it was a limit of 2. So like I could choose, do I want to get 1 milk and 1 cream, or do I get 2 milks? Like it was that strict on numbers. Also for their canned goods, they had a limit of 6 canned goods, just so many limits. So then I drove over to another grocery store called Foodland, got a few things there, but again, they were out of so much and had so many limits. Then I drove over to the Real Canadian Superstore. Turns out I should have just started there because I think I would have been able to get everything I wanted there. They didn't have many limits. They still had a lot of they were out of a lot of meats and a lot of canned goods and stuff. Thank goodness I didn't need toilet paper because none of those 3 stores had any toilet paper in stock. Craziness. But I did really want to make a whole trip of it and just get everything I needed. So that's why I kind of went store to store, made sure I could get everything on my list. And I just wanted to stock up. I really wanted to get a full 2 weeks worth of groceries. I really would love to not have to go out again and buy groceries in these next couple of weeks. For one, because our stores are insane. I would love to stay out of them for a while. And also, like, in case my husband does get coronavirus or one of us come in contact with it and need to actually quarantine for 2 weeks, I want to make sure that we have a lot of groceries on hand. So I do have a very good size haul to show you guys. I'm not really dividing it up by store. I'm just going to show you. I don't have time for that. I'm just going to show you everything I picked up. But I did spend almost exactly $250. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you everything now. So here's what's on my table. I do have a bunch of stuff over on my counter to show you guys too, but I'll try to quickly get through this. I took the last 2 blocks of butter that Walmart had, and they were actually a pretty good price too. I was surprised. This was all that was left, and they were $4.25 each. I got 2 blocks of cheese. They were really low on cheese. And then again, going from store to store, trying to get everything I needed here. So 2 little tubs of cream cheese, just the small ones. Wesley was over here as I was packing, kind of messed up my stuff as I was setting it up. Okay, 2. So I've got this one from one store, cottage cheese, then a 2% cottage cheese right there, 1 tub of sour cream. Then I just got also a tub of just some plain yogurt. Some of this stuff I would usually buy at Costco, but I don't know when I'm next gonna be at Costco. So I just got some of that stuff today at our grocery stores. Where am I? Did I say sour cream? Okay, I got 3 cartons of cream for my coffee. Again, between a couple of stores there. 1 carton of almond milk, and then also lactose-free milk, and then some more milk. So a bag of Wesley's whole milk, 3 bags of our regular milk. They were I got 2 bags at one store, the 2%, and then the next store I went to, they only had 1%. So I got 1 of those. My fridge is really tiny, so I'll probably end up putting 3 of these in the freezer, like this one package. In case you guys don't know, milk freezes just fine. So just to make a little bit of extra room in my fridge, I'll probably put 1 in the freezer for the time being. We are just about out of flour. Again, it's on my Costco list. I don't know when I'm next gonna make it there. So I did buy this big bag of white flour at Walmart, and then I also got a bag of their whole wheat flour. I wanted to get just some snacky stuff, so I got some cashews, some of these praline peanuts. They make the peanuts not quite so good for you with all that sugary coating, but they are yummy. I've been really into making my Good Girl moonshine again with some fruity teas, and so we're getting low on some of our fruit teas since I use them every single day. So I got this fruit sampler, and then I also got some of this peach mango. Peach is probably my favorite flavor to have. Peach or cherry actually for my Good Girl moonshine. All right, I've never tried this kind of mayonnaise, but it was actually the best price mayonnaise they had in store, so I got that. Also just got a small jar of jam to hold us over till we go to Costco and get their big jars again. I searched high and low for sandwich meat. It was pretty crazy. Everything was like, the only things they had left were like the super expensive stuff, and anyway, I mean, these were super overpriced too at Foodland, but I did get 2 of their salami, what do you call this, chub? I got 2 of those, and then also, again, I could hardly find any meat when I was out today, but I did get this thing of pea meal bacon. I got 4 big bunches of bananas. They had clementines on for a good price, so we got some of those. This is one thing I do like about going in store is I'll find stuff like this that I wouldn't find if I was doing a Walmart grocery pickup. So I got some of these sugar snap peas. The date on them is tomorrow, so we should eat these probably for lunch tomorrow. I don't want to leave them much longer than that, but they look like they're still good and a good price for 2 pounds of the sugar snap peas. I got 3 cucumbers, a package of lettuce, 1 head of iceberg lettuce, and then again I had to look high and low for beans. So I got a bag of pinto beans, a bag of kidney beans, and back here you can see my towers of beans. I got 4 jars of kidney beans, 4 jars of black beans, again at various stores because it was so hard to find everything. 2 cans of diced tomatoes back there. Macaroni noodles were a really good price at Superstore, so I got 4 of those, and I also had a cashback offer on checkout 51, so I used that to get an extra good price for that. A couple different stores again. I got 1 bag of these pitas, and then I got another bag of pitas at a different store. Cereal, I got Sweet Wheat Bundles, and then the Honey Puff Delight. I could not find oatmeal anywhere, like any large flake oats. They had quick oats or like instant oatmeal, but I couldn't find any large flake. But I bought steel cut oats instead. We do have a couple of bags of our typical large flake oats still in the pantry. I just wanted to get more, but we're gonna do steel cut oats instead. I have a recipe for steel cut oats with strawberries and bananas that is amazing. And then for cereal, I also got some Life cereal, and oh, this isn't cereal. I got some rice. I wanted to get a bit more rice. They didn't have what I usually get, but this will do. So I think I'll show you a kind of a span of the table here in case I missed showing you something that is here. I think I got it all. Okay, over here. As you can see, so happy about this. They did not have a limit on strawberries. So I did get, how many is this? 12? No, 14. Oh, that's a lot. 14 cartons of strawberries. So I'm probably gonna we're gonna have waffles one time next week. I'll show you my menu shortly. I'll use a couple cartons for that, a couple cartons to have with my steel cut oats recipe I was telling you about. And then a bunch of these will just be sliced up and put in the freezer. These were on sale, if you hadn't figured that out, for $1.66. I also got some apple juice, 6 cartons of that. Oh, I forgot to get orange juice today. Stink. Okay, they didn't have orange juice at Walmart, and then I forgot I was gonna look at another store. Okay, sorry Andrew, no orange juice. And then I did get a bag of these chicken breast strips. They were out of those last time I went, so I was glad that they had those in stock today. Now for Bulk Barn, not the healthiest things I found there. My husband's a big fan of gummy candies, and so he requested that I buy him some gummy candies today. I like to have double bubble gum on hand. My new thing is when the kids get their Saturday morning chores done, they get to have a couple pieces of this. This brings back so many memories. When I was a kid, my mom did this for me. Every Saturday, all of us kids would get a piece of double bubble gum when we did our chores. So it's kind of a fun tradition. I got some bridge mix. This is for all of us, but like, oh man, that's a weakness of mine. So yummy. And I am over here smelling this. I wish you could smell it. As I'm videoing, like, oh my goodness, I want to make some coffee right now. So I got 2 bags of coffee beans. We're out of the Costco hazelnut vanilla coffee. And so I picked up 2 bags of coffee. One of them is salted caramel. I'll have to give them a smell to see which one. One's salted caramel. The other one is like a chocolate caramel Irish cream, I want to say. But that'll be some good, yummy coffee. So that's all that I got at Bulk Barn. I did have a coupon there, and then all this came to, I think it was like $21. At the dollar store, I used to be like, I would never buy like food at the dollar store. I was just like against it. And then just recently at our Dollar Tree, I've noticed they have a really good price on bread. So everything's $1.25. And I always check the dates just to make sure that they're like, you know, not past the best before date, but these are still a week and a half before the best before date. So, I mean, you can't find bread for $1.25 anywhere else, and it's the, you know, the real deal. It's the Dempster's brand, which is what I would often buy at the grocery store anyway. So I did buy 4 loaves of that, and then 1 loaf of this marble rye bread. I also bought just some dish soap because we always buy the big jug of it at Costco. We buy the big jug and then we pour it into these small container. The container that we have right now is breaking, and so I just wanted to get a new container to pour that big Costco jug into. Okay, that took a long time to explain. And then I also just bought 1 Kleenex box, and that is because I like to have one of these in the van, and these nice square boxes are perfect in the van. And then my kids also begged me to buy gum, so I bought them some gum. And that's it. Okay, our menu for this coming week. Nothing fancy. I just use a paper and I write it all down. So, I have a breakfast, lunch, and supper menu. I usually just show you guys the dinners, but I'm just gonna show you everything right now. So Sunday mornings, this is our regular cereal. That's because we usually like to have cereal as just a really quick breakfast before going to church. We're currently not doing church, but we're gonna have cereal anyways. Sunday afternoon, we're gonna have waffles, so that is with the strawberries, and I have some whipped cream in the fridge too. That will be yummy. And then we're gonna do bagels for supper. Then for breakfast, I typically just go back and forth between toast and oatmeal. And then like my toast is sometimes cinnamon raisin bread, or sometimes just regular toast with peanut butter and jam. I just kind of, whatever, something like that. Just gives me an idea. I figure we'll have some leftover waffles from up there that we'll save for breakfast on Friday. For lunches, I do write out a plan, but they often get switched up. But it's just nice to know that I have a list of everything that I have. Never mind, I don't have tortillas. Okay, so already, that's gonna be switched. But I bought some of those pitas so that I could make pita chips. We have hummus in the freezer, and then carrot sticks. And then just some sandwich ideas. So I had switched these. I don't even remember why right now, why it would be better. Oh, because I know that Andrew's home for lunch this day, and he does not like egg salad. So anyways, I switched up those days. And then finger food. So for this, we do like crackers, cheese, sandwich meat, veggies, fruit, whatever, just a bunch of nuts. Okay, and for dinners, we're having rice, beef, and beans for Monday. Tuesday, we're doing chicken strips and French fries. Sorry, that hand is getting tired. So we have some Jane's chicken strips in the freezer. When I say French fries, that's just potatoes. I'm just going to chop up some potatoes and put like some olive oil and spices on it, and then carrot sticks. So just a really nice, easy lunch there. Wednesdays, we're doing grilled cheese and raw veggies. Just a really nice, like lunchy type supper. I figure between all of this stuff here, we'll probably have some leftovers for, what day is this? Thursday? We'll do leftovers. Friday, I'm going to make up some lasagna. So I have lasagna noodles in the pantry already, and we do have lots of meat in our freezer, thankfully, because all the stores I went to today were so low on meat. So I've got probably like over 10 pounds of ground beef. No, probably like 20 pounds actually, because I put them in 2-pound packets, but I have lots of ground beef in the freezer. I've got pork chops. Anyway, so then Saturday, there you go, pork chops, potatoes, and then some salad. Pretty certain that's the longest grocery haul I've ever filmed, so sorry if it's too long and you didn't even make it to the end. Well, if you see this, then you did make it, so hooray for you, thank you. Anyways, thanks to Andrew for watching the kids and keeping them quiet upstairs so that I could get this filmed. Now, do I just quietly put this away while he's watching the kids, or do I call them all to come and help me? It would be helpful, but maybe somewhat chaotic, so I might just keep doing this by myself. Thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hope you're staying healthy.